Alright folks, welcome back to 𝙎𝙈𝙤𝙄 with Sam for January 16th. So happy MLK Day for us in North America, but unless you're a normal person, you're probably grinding for this holiday, which sucks. Grinding the T2 marathon. God, I hate grinding. It's a stupid marathon, but jeez. I hate this time of grinding for the vehicle. It feels so exhausting. But let's go over chronologically the stuff that happened last week. So we got the 1.19.1 patch with the new Chinese rocket heavy tanks that did not make that big of a splash compared to the other lines like the Minotauros or Italian tank destroyers. I only saw like what, 2 BZ-75 that people usually get free XP to. So that's not a good showing. It shows how mediocre the line is practically, right? I mean, I saw a hell of a lot more Minotauros the first day of the patch when the Italian tank destroyers came out. A hell of a lot more. Hell, I even saw more Yo tanks, the M5 Yo, when the Yo tanks came out. But yeah, BZ-75 is not the most popular Chinese rocket heavy tank. I think it's a tier 9. I saw more 68s, the BZ-68s at tier 9 than the tier 10. Not surprising. I mean, gigantic ass cupolas on top of the freaking turret. The only surprise is, don't get too close to them when you're playing a light tank or a heavy tank. I got bull rushed with the rockets. You'll see, but they bull rushed me with the rockets for like 500 damage in my CS-59, but you'll see. Get super wrecked. Alright, moving on. We have the Terminator 2 marathon. Oh. So, it's not as bad as the Russian server's 𝙎𝙬 marathon. Also, it's a little bit better than the ship TVP 100 marathon because it's a little bit longer and you have a little bit more stages, but on average, you only have to complete 3.5 stage per day, whereas the ship TVP 100 for last year, it was 10 days. You have to get to 40 stages, so averaging about 4 stages per day, so more you have to do. And on the Russian server for the premium 𝙎𝙬, they call it the Karakun or Karachun, it's averaging 4.6 stages per day. They have 13 days to get to 60 stages. It's a lot more work for a free tank, but then again, you have to pay up for 3,500 gold for the T2, whereas the Russian server just get the 𝙎𝙬, but it's a premium. You have to work for it though. You have to really work for it, but God, it's so exhausting. I hate grinding. I don't want to grind, but then again, it's a little bit easier, I guess. I don't know. I played this game way too much. I mean, the first marathon was out of all the servers, IS6, when the Japanese medium tanks came out. So what happened was you have to get to 100,000 XP per nation for all the nations. Now, which is like 7 back then? I forget, or 8 when the Japanese medium tanks came out, but it took a while. You had like a month and a half for December, but the end result was the IS6, which was really good back then before it got power crap. Now it's okay, I guess it's mediocre, sub-mediocre, but that was the first marathon, and then they did the WZ-111s and other tanks and black vehicles, yada yada. So yeah, I've been playing for a while, but God, it's a lot better for the Battle Pass format than the second format, which is the 10 stages, like with the Lunar New Year stuffs. So segue into not having a Lunar New Year marathon for this year, surprisingly. I thought we're getting one for the rabbit. It's supposed to be a water rabbit year. So usually they come in pairs. It's metal rat into metal ox that we got for the WZ 114, and then we get no. It's the 122 TM with the metal ox, and then for next couple of animals, it's a tiger and the rabbit, and it's also water element for these 2 years. So it's a water tiger. That's why it's a blue WZ 114. So we're supposed to get a blue rabbit of sorts for this year. Nope, we're not doing that. Rabbits are not scary. we're not getting one. Unfortunate. Alright, moving on to the vehicles that got changed. So we already know the 116 F3 is coming out for Clan Wars, obviously. So that's got gold changed. The SP62 or ST62 version number 2, the light tank got up tiered. Freaking jumble up the words. UDES 03 alternate number 3 got an autoloader. I already mentioned that. What the hell did that shell go? I have no idea. Freaking M60s. Alright, MBTB, we saw the action of that thing. I am thinking it's likely for Onslaught, which is the new rank mode, practically. It's not going to be assembly shop, because we got the OF40 for that. It's already too late for auction, I think. Maybe, I mean, they already have the showcase of the skin with the number system for the likely OF40 in the back of the turret, so it's probably assembly shop. So for the MTBB or main battle tank B, I'm thinking Onslaught, very likely. They got a gold change for the OF40 to 22,000 gold. So are we getting it earlier than middle of summer for the OF40? That is surprising. I mean, then again, you have the gold right now after holiday ops, and another shell donks. Have to ram the freaking vehicle. Ugh. So basically, the OF40, the T-54 heavy tank at tier 9, the K91-2, the 116 F3, and the T-832, they all got a gold value change. That's their cost in gold if they were converted. So what that means is they're likely coming out or already coming out for the T2 marathon, but I'm thinking assembly shop early for the OF40, which is surprising compared to summer debut of the 780, Object 780, but alright, fine. I mean, you're siphoning back all the gold from holiday ops, practically. And I'm thinking of auction for something like the T-54 heavy tank along with the K91-2. We got the assembly shop in summer, but we got two stuff that were siphoning back the gold. One was the Caravan that happened around February for last year, and we got the Under the Hammer auction, or whatever the hell that thing is called. For what was the vehicle? Was it the Object 268 version number 5 with the large gun for a IS-8 or T-10 heavy tank? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was. I didn't get it for free XP, and then you waited about 4 months for the Object 780. Yeah, that's exactly it. So I'm thinking auction coming first for the two tier 9s, and assembly shop likely around maybe March. But yeah, they're not going to put a lot of stuff together. They want to spread out all their events. So what I mean is March is usually the start of Battle Pass, and we're likely going to see some sort of tier 9s. They may able to convert the T-54 heavy tank and the K91-2 into Battle Pass, and don't even have an auction of sorts. So that will be surprising, but yeah, Battle Pass starts in March, so they're probably cramming the marathon for T2 for this month. They're going to do some sort of sandbox for dynamic maps or showcasing stuff for this year, like the night maps or dynamic maps. The other stuff they previewed, I totally forgot. Other non-important stuff. Oh, rebalancing. That's a big one. I don't know. Dynamic water stuff. I don't know. But they're going to do that for February. And we're going to have the usual battle pass stuff. And they're going to do Steel Hunter, surprisingly, for February 2, which is also weird. We only got like 1 month of Steel Hunter for last year. It was a whole month, but it was only for like what, June of sorts. We got 3 stages of Frontline, but they were only for like a week. So technically it's the same, even though it's spread out. I don't know, it feels weird. So basically those are the vehicle changes. We already covered the HD pictures of all the upcoming vehicles. The Lada Stridsforden, the ST62, the main battle tank B. I really wonder what that vehicle is. I mean, yeah, very likely to be Onslaught. I mean, it gives you a reason to play Onslaught, because I didn't play Onslaught. Alright, fine. And then we covered the stats for a Russian server, yada yada, but that's practically last week. Oh, here's a good confrontation with the fucking BZ-75. Oh shit! Oh. So I'm playing a freaking tier 9 Polish medium tank against this rocket heavy tank. Now he knows I'm being covered by STB, but he's also being pushed by our tier 10s. He has a cupola, which is a big detriment to his pushing of me, if that's the case. But he's being too prawned. He's going to charge at me. I totally forgot about the rocket boosters, so I'm backing my ass up. I try to detrack him, but fuck. Rocket boost into me for freaking 500 damage, and then took another shell of 600. Luckily, he rolled low. It's a wait. It's a 650 alpha gun, or was it 750? But he rolled low, so I got to survive. Totally forgot about the rocket boosters. Oh, don't do that. Don't face hug or go confront a Chinese rocket heavy tank with a freaking medium tank. Bad idea. Well, there you go, folks. That's most of the news for last week. But God, I hate the marathon grind. It's not bad. It's technically the easiest. Only 3.5 stages per day. But I hate the grind. I don't want to do it. You have to do it for a little bit longer. You have to do it for 14 days compared to the 10 days with the ship TVP 100. So even though it's more challenging at 4 stages per day, but it's only for 10 days. So technically it doesn't really balance out. It's still more stages. It still sucks. So you just have more time to do it, but it's still more stages. But well, there goes 2 weeks of planning. Hopefully we got some contents for this year, or this week, not this year, because we got the marathon stuff going on, and wargaming tend to slow down after they push an event like marathons or battle pass or frontlines or something. So they tend to slow down with the news once a event comes out. So I guess we have to wait, but there you go, folks. This week will be a little bit more relaxing in terms of news, not really relaxing in terms of freaking grinding the marathon, but you still have to pay money for it, which is still God. Sucks. Well, there you go, folks. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.